Most men don't fail at dating because they're unattractive. They fail because they give away their power without noticing. They text too much. They explain too much. They try too hard to be chosen. And somewhere between wanting connection and fearing rejection, they forget one simple thing. Attraction grows where self-respect lives. If you've ever felt confused after a good date, overthought a text that never came, or wondered why effort didn't bring closeness, this video understands what you're going through. The truth is, emotional intelligence is significantly associated with romantic relationship satisfaction. Research shows strong correlations between how you handle your emotions and your dating success. Stay with me. What this video is really about. This is not a guide on how to impress women. It's not about tricks, tactics, or pretending to be someone you're not. This video is about dating with confidence, emotional control, and self-respect, so attraction grows naturally instead of feeling forced. Most men struggle in dating today because they were never taught how to hold boundaries without guilt, lead without controlling, care without becoming needy, stay grounded when emotions get involved. Research confirms this struggle is real. Emotional intelligence is the attribute most closely associated with positive interpersonal relationships, particularly romantic ones. Yet many men never develop these crucial skills. When a man understands these rules, something changes. He stops chasing validation. He starts attracting respect. And dating becomes calmer, clearer, and more honest. In this video, I'll share 10 practical rules every man should follow when dating a woman. Rules that build emotional maturity, attraction, and healthy connection. Not all at once. One step at a time. Let's begin. Rule 1. Never date to be chosen. Most men date with one silent question in their head. Do you like me? That question changes everything, and not in a good way. When you date to be chosen, you overperform, overexplain, overinvest too early. You laugh harder. You reply faster. You ignore red flags because you want approval. This happens because you're operating from a place of scarcity rather than abundance. You're treating her approval as the prize, when mutual compatibility should be what you're seeking. A grounded man dates to discover, not to impress. He asks, do we enjoy each other? Do our values align? Do I feel respected here? Is there genuine mutual interest? Attraction grows when curiosity replaces desperation. The best boundary you can have in dating is to begin every relationship with an eye toward friendship. This means evaluating character, compatibility, and shared values, not just seeking acceptance. Ask yourself this on dates. Am I being present, or am I auditioning? Rule 2. Confidence is calm, not loud. Real confidence does not rush. It does not dominate the conversation. It does not need to prove anything. Most men confuse confidence with performance. They talk too much. They flex stories. They fill silence out of discomfort. But silence, when grounded, creates depth. Research on first impressions reveals something crucial. People instinctively assess two traits when they first meet you. Warmth, can I trust you? And competence, can I respect you? And warmth almost always comes first. This means your emotional presence matters more than your achievements. Confidence looks like listening fully, speaking clearly, pausing without panic, being comfortable with silence. If she pauses and you feel the urge to fill the space, don't. Let the moment breathe. Calm energy tells a woman, This man is comfortable with himself, and that is deeply attractive. True confidence comes from self-acceptance. It's the quiet certainty that you have value, regardless of her response. It's knowing that if this doesn't work out, you'll be fine, because your worth isn't contingent on her approval. Rule 3. Boundaries create attraction, not distance. Many men fear boundaries because they think boundaries push women away. The opposite is true. Strong boundaries build lasting connections and create polarity that keeps attraction alive. Research consistently shows this. Boundaries create clarity. Clarity creates safety. Safety creates attraction. When you say yes to everything, your yes means nothing. Boundaries sound like, "I'm not comfortable with that. I need time before moving forward. That doesn't work for me. I prefer to take things slower." You don't need anger. You don't need lengthy explanations. You just need honesty. Boundaries ensure your physical and emotional comfort, give you a sense of empowerment and self-respect, and clarify individual responsibilities in a relationship. Women feel attraction toward men who respect themselves enough to say no. Why? Because it demonstrates self-awareness, self-worth, emotional maturity, the ability to advocate for your needs. Ask yourself, do I hold my standards, or do I abandon them to keep peace? Rule 4. Lead with presence, not control. Leadership in dating does not mean controlling outcomes. It means choosing the date, setting the tone, being emotionally steady, holding space for authentic connection. Many men either try to control everything or avoid leading entirely. Both kill attraction. Presence means you make plans, but you stay flexible. You express interest, but you don't chase. You guide the moment, not force it. You remain grounded regardless of her response. Women build attraction through respect, and when you're always available or agree with everything, attraction fades. A woman relaxes when she feels you can handle uncertainty. This doesn't mean being rigid or domineering. It means being the kind of person who can navigate ambiguity without becoming anxious or controlling. Leadership is about creating an environment where both people feel safe to be authentic. It's about emotional regulation, your ability to remain steady when things are uncertain. Ask yourself, am I trying to control her response, or am I grounded in myself? Rule 5. Don't over-explain your feelings. Honesty matters. Oversharing does not. There is a difference. Some men unload emotions early to feel close faster. They explain trauma. They confess insecurities. They seek reassurance. They treat early dates like therapy sessions. But emotional intimacy grows through shared experience, not emotional dumping. Say what you feel. Don't justify it. Don't seek validation for it. Instead of, I hope you don't think I'm weird for saying this. Say, I enjoy spending time with you. Clean, direct, grounded. This isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about appropriate timing and emotional maturity. Early dating should feel light, fun, and exploratory, not heavy with emotional baggage. There's a time for deeper vulnerability, but it comes after trust is established. Rushing intimacy creates pressure and often backfires. Ask yourself, am I expressing, or am I seeking reassurance? Rule 6. Emotional control is masculine. Emotional control does not mean emotional suppression. It means you feel deeply. You respond consciously. You don't react impulsively. This is what emotional intelligence researchers call self-regulation, the ability to handle feelings, especially intense or difficult ones. When you get triggered, pause. When you feel anxious, breathe. When something bothers you, address it calmly. Research shows that couples with high levels of emotional intelligence are significantly more likely to stay together over time. This is because emotional regulation creates stability. Men lose attraction when emotions control them. Men gain respect when they hold their center. Strength shows in restraint. This doesn't mean becoming emotionless. It means developing the capacity to notice your emotional state, understand what triggered it, choose your response rather than react automatically. Ask yourself, can I sit with discomfort without acting from it? Rule 7. Consistency beats intensity. Intensity feels exciting, but it burns fast. Consistency builds trust. Many men start strong and fade. Others push hard early and pull back suddenly. This confuses women and creates anxiety. Consistency looks like showing up when you say you will, communicating clearly, keeping emotional pace steady, following through on commitments, being reliable without being overwhelming. You don't need daily texts. You need reliable energy. Think about it. Real and lasting relationships must be built upon friendship first, with romance, sexuality, and attraction built upon lasting friendship and respect for character. Friendships aren't built through intensity. They're built through consistent, positive interactions over time. Consistency demonstrates emotional stability, trustworthiness, genuine interest, not just infatuation, the capacity for long-term commitment. Ask yourself, will my behavior feel safe if reversed? Rule 8. Attraction grows in space. Closeness needs breathing room. Many men think attraction grows through constant contact. It doesn't. Attraction grows when interest meets space. Connection meets individuality. Mystery exists alongside familiarity. If she takes time to reply, don't panic. If plans slow down, don't chase. Live your life. Space allows desire to rise naturally. When you're constantly available, you become predictable. When you have your own life, interests, and priorities, you become intriguing. This isn't about playing games. It's about maintaining your identity within the connection. Healthy relationships support independence and allow space for personal growth. Space also gives both people time to process their feelings, miss each other, and maintain their sense of self. Without it, relationships can feel suffocating. Ask yourself, am I creating space or smothering connection? Rule 9. Respect her autonomy. A woman does not owe you interest. She does not owe you time. She does not owe you attraction. When men accept this, dating becomes lighter. Respect sounds like accepting no without pressure, not trying to change her mind, letting interest grow freely, honoring her choices without resentment. Ironically, letting go of control often deepens attraction. When you respect her autonomy, you demonstrate emotional maturity, security in yourself, respect for boundaries, understanding of consent. Respecting boundaries is attractive, and expressing interest does not make someone desperate. True respect means accepting her decisions without trying to manipulate or guilt her into changing them. This also means recognizing that her life, priorities, and timeline may differ from yours, and that's okay. Ask yourself, am I honoring her choice or resisting it? Rule 10. Date from self-worth, not fear. This rule ties everything together. When you date from fear, you tolerate disrespect, ignore intuition, lose yourself, accept breadcrumbs, compromise your values. When you date from self-worth, you walk away calmly from what doesn't serve you, communicate clearly, stay grounded in your values, choose relationships that honor you. Self-worth does not shout. It does not threaten. It simply chooses better. Research confirms this principle. Men with strong self-esteem are significantly more likely to engage in healthy relationship behaviors. Your relationship with yourself sets the standard for how others treat you. Ask yourself, if this never worked out, would I still respect myself? That answer tells you everything. Practical application. What to do starting today. Here's how to apply these rules immediately. Stop doing this. Over-texting for reassurance. Explaining yourself repeatedly. Ignoring discomfort to keep connection. Abandoning your plans for last-minute requests. Tolerating disrespect or inconsistency. Start doing this. Pause before reacting. Speak less. Listen more. Choose calm over urgency. Maintain your friendships and hobbies. Practice self-awareness daily. Mindset shifts that change dating fast. Interest is mutual or it's nothing. Silence is not rejection. Self-respect is attractive, always. Your peace is more valuable than any connection. You're evaluating fit, not seeking approval. Self-aware individuals tend to manage conflict better, respond rather than react, and understand their own emotional responses. This is what transforms your dating life. Dating improves when your nervous system stays steady. Dating is not about chasing. It's not about proving worth. It's not about winning attention. Dating is about presence, respect, and self-worth. When you hold yourself with calm confidence, the right connections feel easier, and the wrong ones fade quietly. Research backs everything shared today. Emotional intelligence shows a significant correlation with romantic relationship satisfaction. This means developing these skills genuinely transforms your dating life. If this video helped you, like it so more men hear this message, comment below which rule hit you the hardest. And subscribe to SoulTalker for deeper conversations about dating, relationships, and emotional intelligence. There's another video on this channel that builds on today's lesson. Watch it when you're ready. Until then, stay grounded, stay honest, stay self-respecting. That's where real attraction begins.